Yo, what up? It's your boy Talos Golem here with another video, and today let's open up our free pack from this set. We've got an event going on right now that I'm going to try to play. We've only got like a few days left of it, and I have not been doing my due diligence opening up packs and getting the wonder picks. I did one wonder pick yesterday. I didn't do any today yet, so we're going to go ahead and do them because there's an event going on apparently where you got to apparently get these like promos, and I have not done any of it. I honestly don't care at this point. I think that it'll be better if I don't get anything, because it'll just mean that I don't have to worry too much about it, right? Maybe if there's a card out there that like I really need, I'll go for it. But like Palmot, we already had a Palmot promo, right? There's like so many of them. Are there any 4-stars here? No, I don't see any. Yeah, I don't know. I'm starting to get a little fatigued from all the promos and stuff. Like that by itself is like a whole job's worth of stuff to do. Aside from, like, let alone if I were to subscribe to pay to win and like get all the stuff that you need to pay for. That just makes things a little bit more complicated, because then you have to like do even more missions, even more stuff. And like, I just don't have the time for it, honestly. I've got my own stuff to worry about. So I don't know if I'm going to upload this video before or after the videos I made yesterday. The videos I made yesterday were kind of incomplete, so I might not even upload them, honestly. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and play in the promo event. I don't think there's that many days left of this thing. It's like in the 21st, and we still have like so much left to do. Yeah, let's go ahead and play with the Suicune deck, I guess. The problem is this Armarouge deck is very difficult. The card itself is very, very strong. And I don't know what the current metagame looks like, but this EX is very, very powerful. It's got a lot of stuff going on for it. But we have a pretty good start here. And so, yeah, let's go ahead and talk. So I wanted to update y'all on the situation with the possible cancer diagnosis. I know I said I was probably diagnosed with cancer. It sounds like right now that diagnosis is unclear. I would say last week it was more like definite, but it sounds like the specialists are not sure at this point. And it used to be like more than 50% chance I had cancer, but now it's like tipping the scales a little bit, and now it's looking like maybe I have something else. That's good news, obviously, but whatever I have might be like a rare condition, honestly. So we'll see what happens. I'm cautiously optimistic. I have a feeling that whatever it is, I'll get through it and it'll be fine. But it looks like, if anything, it might be something related to cancer. It might not be cancer itself, but it might give me like risk factors. It might be a risk factor for cancer, right? So that's something to keep in mind. Either way, it sounds like from all the literature and research I've done on this topic, whatever it is, the good news is that I'll probably live. It's not like a terminal disease. It's not like something that will I'll just like will finish me off right away. It'll probably take a little bit of time for that to happen. So that's the good news. The other good news is I'm in a pretty good spot right now with my life. I've got a lot of stuff going, a lot of exciting things going on in my life, with the kid. And it really makes me appreciate life even more, just the fact that I am pretty healthy. I mean, I actually ended up getting my blood work done. Oof, everything came back pretty normal. And I'm being very serious about this. Like my cholesterol was good. My sugar was good. Like almost every single thing that they tested was normal, except for these weird, like, things that suggest I might have a rare disease. And even this rare disease is not like the end of my, the end, it's kind of like you get diagnosed with it and you have it and you kind of move on, right? You get treated for it. If there even is a treatment for it. And you just go from there. So I'm overall pretty excited about finding out what it is. Even if it is cancer, it sounds like it might be a slow cancer. And some doctors, they don't even treat the cancer. They sometimes they do something called watch and wait, which is where they do absolutely nothing because it's so slow, and it doesn't actually impact your lifespan. So that's also something to keep in mind. I might be one of those cases where I'm pretty healthy, and it sounds like from my blood work, like there's nothing that screams like, oh, this needs to be addressed like right now. Based on the blood work, it sounds like we're in a good spot, and I will definitely keep y'all apprised of any updates. But yeah, it's looking like it's looking like overall good news. Whether or not it's cancer, regardless, it looks like, whatever it is not that serious. I mean, obviously cancer is pretty serious, but there's plenty of people who live their entire lives with cancer not even knowing they had the diagnosis. And honestly, statistically, it's not the cancer that you should be worried about. It's the heart disease, the cholesterol, the diabetes, like all those things. And also, like, obviously if you smoke and you have lung cancer, then that's something that's obviously worrisome, right? But there's different types of cancers out there that are way more aggressive than a lymphoma, like pancreatic cancer, things like that, right? There's a lot more things to be worried about in life. And as someone who does take care of all different types of patients, it just puts things into perspective. The fact that there are so many diseases, there are so many people that have it worse off than you do. Like, just be grateful for what you have. It really makes things more perspective-y, if that makes any sense. But anyway, we're not doing too hot here. It looks like we're gonna have to figure out what to do here. I mean, oh well, actually, that helps out a lot, having the Suicune out there. I didn't even realize that you could do that. We'll try our best to I guess try to survive this, but it's not looking too good, I gotta say. At least we're not like, at least I will say this, at least it does help to put Suicune on the front with Greninja's ability, because it just means we get to save more time. I think, I don't know what they're gonna do here. Okay, they're gonna definitely use Greninja here. I guess that makes sense. And then you just you just attack. I wouldn't end the turn with Giratina, but I think this is a fine decision that the bot is making. Pokeball, 2 Pokeballs is good. Rare Candy is fine. You can just do double Pokeball here, I guess, right? I don't think there's another. Oh, I guess you can get another Suicune from this. But yeah, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to get a Greninja. I still think this is fine because you have all this stuff you can do. And we have all this stuff that we bench. So I think the next plan is to basically bench the Suicune and then attack with the other Suicune. And the good news is that with that, you can probably, I mean, I think that KOs it, right? I could be wrong. I think that will probably KO it, and then Moltres won't be able to attack us next turn. Oh, and we have the Professor's Research, which is even better. So yeah, I think we should be fine here. If we can get a Greninja, that would be amazing. Nice, we get the Greninja, we get the Rare Candy. And yeah, we go from there. I think this is a pretty decent setup turn. They're gonna attack the Armarouge. I don't know if I agree with that, but I think that's fine because, oh yeah, actually you absolutely need to do that because of the ability. I didn't even think about that. Oh wait, you know what? That's weird. I didn't remember. I couldn't check. I don't remember what happened, but when Greninja used the attack, did it actually deal damage? My hunch is that it didn't do anything, but I could be wrong about that. All right, well, Moltres doesn't do anything here. We can use Irida, but honestly, I think we just need to, try to deal as much damage as possible here. What? Why would you do that? Why wouldn't you attack? That's crazy to me. All right, that was crazy to me. I don't know why I did that. All right, I don't understand why I did that. I think it just threw away the game. That was crazy. I can't believe it just did that. What? Why? Why is it ending the turn with Greninja? I just threw away the game. Why did it do that? Wow, I can't believe it. The bot just lost for me. Did you see that? That's crazy. Why would the bot do that? Wow, that was crazy. All right, well, you know what? I am gonna have to play this game without off of like recordings, because I want to finish off the promo event, and we only have 3 days left, I think. So I'm gonna work on this off camera. Thank you so much for watching, y'all. I really appreciate the support, and if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, join the Discord. We may or may not do a giveaway at some point in the future. Still working that out. But yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.